Welcome, everybody. Welcome back to a Tuesday episode of Liquidation OH. It's been a while since we've been back, probably a couple days. What, 5 or 6 days since the last show? Glad to have you all back. I want to bring you back, let you know what I've been up to, where I've been, what I've been doing, growing the business, show you what I picked up, show you what my thrifter has been doing, and then what's coming up in the future episodes, as well as what I want to show you what I'm doing. So stay tuned. Let's welcome into the chat. Scott, how's it going? Scott was first. Karen Henderson, good to see you as always. Always sending some love on Instagram. Thanks for posting. Kyle, what's going on? Hey, Jeremy, Scott, Serena, John Daynard, what's going on? Hardy Dixon Flipper, Four Oaks, Pac-Man, what's up? Blackberry, hey, Pat D's. You thought I moved overseas? Not yet. Hey, Chris, what's up? Tracy, what's going on? All right. So first, I've been really busy during my day job. I had an interview last Friday. So I was getting ready for that interview, pretty much half day. I have not heard back yet, but all day interviews, or half day interviews, I should say. Waiting on news for that. So that's during the day job. And also, I've been focusing on Amazon. I've been getting that growing. I have another wholesale lot coming tomorrow. And I'll just give you an idea of what. Oh, look at that. Another sale. All right. So right there, this is probably the biggest day I've had so far. So I've had 14 sales today. These are all my NASCAR hats. So get my NASCAR hats bagged. I think I shipped in 150 the other day. And when I talk about the work that goes into Amazon, and I know most of you in the chat that do Amazon, it does take some work. I've had to polybag each one individually. I had to thermal label each one of them. And then I had to ship each one of them in a box. So and I do want to bring you guys video of how I'm doing that, just because if you're looking to ship in individual items in Amazon, which is amazing because they do all the shipping for you once it gets in there, but does take some work getting it in there. So it is work getting it in on the front end. Some people just joined in. Hey, Craig, what's up? Yeah, I heard YouTube was broken earlier, wasn't it? Trader Geo, what's going on? Hey, D Mays, good to see you guys. I've missed you guys in the chat for a long time, and it's only been 5 or 6 days, but missed everyone in the chat. Good to see you again. Money for Mars, Blackberry Thistle Tea, what's up? Hey, Mike Diesel, we're moving today to Arizona from California. Whoa, driving a 20-footer. Awesome. Check your Instagram when you have a moment. Yeah, Jeremy, I got to check. I saw Jeremy message me, and Lee, you messaged me. Sorry, it's been crazy. Trying to get ready for those interviews took a lot of time. And also, guys, my lister doing a lot of stuff for me. It's kind of taken a lot of pressure off me to get stuff posted, and now I can just give stuff and it just appears on eBay. What I have to do now, obviously, still ship. So I'm trying to get the shipping portion automated. So trying to automate all of eBay so I can put my focus to YouTube, which I really want to do, and put my focus to Amazon. And then the second half of that is ASD is coming up. So for those of you that don't know, ASD is Affordable Shopping Destination, I believe is what it stands for. It's in Las Vegas every 6 months. This fall show, it starts Sunday, July 18th. Gosh, Saturday, July 28th to Wednesday, whatever that Wednesday is, 31st maybe. So I am flying in probably Saturday evening, and I'm leaving Tuesday evening. Hey, Robert Foster, what's up? So my goal for this show, I'm going to do a ton of pre-work, and we'll do shows leading up to ASD, so you guys get an idea of what I'm doing to prepare, in addition to what to expect. I still have my video I have not released from ASD in March. So I'm going to get that edited and put that out there so you guys get an idea if you are going, if you aren't going, what to expect. But it's a lot of walking. It's a lot of talking to people, networking, and looking at product. And it's a lot of researching. Scott Liquidation King, Darren, I don't know if you're in the chat, but we're walking the floor together, looking what to buy, how much it sells for. You're doing your research on the fly, pretty much. It's really fun. So, long story short, I'll get video out there, and we'll do some shows leading up to it. I'm not sure if there's a PS 101 group meetup. We will do our own little thing. If you guys want to come grab a beer with me, with people that will be there. Scott's usually there. Darren's there. And there looked like there's a couple other people coming. So if you guys want to grab a beer, let me know. Most likely, it will probably be Sunday or Monday night. So make sure you stay tuned. If you're not part of the Facebook group, here's the Facebook group. It is in the link down below. So make sure you head over there and join the group. I will put some ASD related content out there as well as on YouTube, obviously. So make sure you join up. Let's see what I missed. Hey, Mike, the Crazy Card, what's up? What's up? How's it going? Marrakesh, good to see you. Scott Lindsay, how's it going? Kimberly, what's going on? Good to see you. If you guys aren't following, a lot of people in the chat have YouTube channels as well. Make sure you give them a follow. Pac-Man, Liquid Land Shark Picker, Borderline Hoarderish. Hey, Shamrock Pixie, what's going on? Pat D's, thank you for the super chat, $2 super chat. Appreciate it. Put it towards the internet tab. Yeah, also give Pat D's a sub also. I was on his channel with an interview, so make sure you go over there and give him a follow. Borderline Hoarderish, great channel. Get over there and give her a sub as well. Lego convention this week. Mike, would love to see some Lego stuff going on. Steve, what's going on? Hey, Steve Alcorn Flips, good to see you. Hey, Kyle. All right, so I showed you what I've been doing. It's been paying off. Let's see if I had one. Let's hope I have one when I refresh. I'm going to refresh before the show ends. There's another 14 right there. So you can see kind of when I picked it up. That's kind of when my YouTube's been sluggish, but we're going to get daily shows continuing here. I have a ton of stuff I have not showed you. There's bags behind me from Goodwill. I do have an unboxing tomorrow. I will show you hats. I think I have three styles of hats coming in tomorrow. 50. I think they're about 60 or 70 hats coming in. So I'm going to show you those. I'm going to maybe tomorrow I'll show you what I do when I receive them and what I do to send them out. So show you how I polybag them, put the label on them. I want to show you how I do the Dymo as well. I use the Dymo to do my thermal labels. I used to do 30 up labels through my inkjet printer, but the inkjet was using a lot of ink. The thermal is awesome. If you guys do not have a thermal printer, I have a thermal and a Dymo 450. Both work awesome. I use my Rollo for Poshmark and Amazon, and right now I use the 450 for Amazon FNSKU labels as well as eBay shipping labels. Once I run out of my eBay shipping labels, I will transition those to the Rollo, and my 450 will strictly be used for FBA thermal labels. July 8th is Prime Day. Yeah, so as you guys start to grow your business and think about, don't think about the next, you start to have to think forward, right? You want to think about a month ahead, a season ahead, next year. You want to start to think about as your product comes in, when it goes out and when it's going to get received. So for example, my one hat, I don't know if I've showed you the hat that has been selling consistently. It's a Dale Earnhardt Senior hat. Number 3, Richard Childress Racing. It sells, I can't tell you, it's amazing how quickly it sells. And Darren, I think, had a couple of these hats. Now, they sell so fast that I have to think about now when my resell or my buy channel comes in, how long does it take me to buy it? How long does it take me to get it, right? So I send an email and say I want 40 or 50 or 100 or 200. How long does that take for me from when I send my email out to when I get it? And then how long does it take for me to process it? And how long does it take for Amazon to receive it and get it in my inventory? So you have to start thinking in the lead time of when I order to when it gets received, because you do not want to have a listing on eBay have zero inventory when it sells consistently. It's not fun. So you kind of start thinking about lead time at that point. Um, and I'll go over that more as we go through the receive and outflow of the product I get, but that's kind of high level. You kind of want to change your mindset, because Amazon, right, or eBay, get your product, you list it, it's immediate. Well, FBA, you got to plan a little bit more for that. Scott, what's the turnaround for the hats? Buy them all, says Pac-Man. I did buy them all. At least from what I know. I don't know if they're reprinting those. I'm sure they're going to reprint the ones I bought. But turnaround for the hats. So the place I buy from, I get them typically, if I order them throughout the week, I get them in the next 2 or 3 days. If I order them over the weekend, I'll get them, if I order them on Thursday, Friday, I'll typically get them Tuesday, Wednesday. So I will, will take between 2 and 4 days, let's say. Once I receive them in, I have to polybag them. I have to label them, create the shipping label, the FBA. All my hats are going to Illinois. And when I ship them out, I drop them off at lunch, my day job. And they typically get delivered the next day. They'll get received probably 2 or 3 days if they're staying. I think they stay within Chicago. If they transfer them, a lot of times when you ship into FBA, they will take them and transfer them out to different warehouses. So you also, it's the unknown of where they're going to send your product to. If you go into your app, it will say FC transfer. It will show the number or quantity that they are transferring out to what you delivered to. So, which is good and bad, because if they do transfer them, you will see back ordered. If you go onto the listing on Amazon.com and pull your listing up, it will show your username with back ordered on them, which is good and bad. But if you're not the only person in town on that listing, you're going to forfeit your sales to the next person in the listing. Mr. Sadie, no, I don't send them straight to Amazon. I process them myself. Hey, Melissa, what's going on? Yeah, currently process them myself. I like to understand their sell-through rate. So I probably have, I have 140 listings right now on Amazon. And of the hats, I think I have 7 or 8 of different types. I like to order small at first. Once I see their sell-through, then I order a lot more. I do not go through a prep center currently. So that is what I've been doing the last couple of days. Again, tomorrow I'll show you what I pick up, but been doing a lot of processing. eBay is kind of out of my hands right now. So right now, my only eBay thing is processing shipping. So, and another thing I need to go through, you guys, I'm having my lister source for me as well. And I have a different pay model between what I source and pay for versus what they source and what they list. So two different models, and I'll get into that in other shows. But just it's almost an incentive for the person that sources for me to source good merchandise and get it listed, because it's a higher incentive or a higher pay for them to do that versus me buying it. And it's kind of also taking me out of the mix of wanting to go every day, because I know that they're going to be able to have that product for me. Trader Geo, not trying to be nosy, but what is your margin on the Amazon hat? So I buy them. I'm gonna give you a big price range here. I buy my hats, and it's based on quantity. So the number of hats that I buy, or number, let's just say I buy jerseys as well. The quantity that I buy, and the price that I buy for, is determined by the quantity that I buy. So there's different price ranges for different suppliers. The higher I buy, the lower my per unit cost is. So my unit cost is anywhere between $5 and $10. My profit is anywhere between $5 and $10. upwards to 20 and 30, depending on if it's a hat all the way up through a jersey. And that's strictly sports memorabilia. So you have to do the math before you do that buy, because if you don't do that math, you could be stuck with an item that you're going to break even on or make a couple of dollars on. And it's up to you versus how much time and money you're going to put forward, how much you're going to wait for it, how much time versus your profit at the end. So you kind of got to weigh it out. But yeah, basically Trader Geo is between at least minimum is $5 profit on a mass quantity item. If I can buy a ton of an item and make $5 an item, I'll do that all day. Just because so for example, I bought a Houston Oilers Mitchell Ness curved brim hat. I think I bought 30 of them. That I bought them for here's your example. I bought them for $8.90. I was selling them for $25 on eBay. I'm gated on Mitchell Ness on Amazon. So I think I was profiting about $8 a hat. Let me just double check. I'm going to give the wrong number. That Houston Oilers. Yeah, I was profiting around based on best offer prices. I would take anywhere between 5 and I think my max on my list price was $8.50, $9. But you also got to weigh out. I did not have to drive around the city to get that item. I basically just ordered from one company, got shipped to my door, had 30 of them sitting in the house, and just listed them. So you have to think about your time versus your profit at the end of the game. BlackBerry, they missed me at the thrift store. So my person has been buying from thrift stores I don't go to. I still do go to the ones at lunch. I still go every day, but I'm not as stressed. Let's put it that way. I'm not as stressed to get there if I can't get there. If work gets in the way or my day job gets in the way, I don't feel like I need to catch one. But I forget who asked me in the chat, what do I do for a day job? I negotiate contracts. So that's the Amazon game. That's where I've been. That's what I've been spending a lot of time on. I've been doing a lot of numbers, and I've been trying to get everything as automated as possible. I don't want to touch it. I love what I do, but to be able to have it function on its own is kind of the goal. Kim says, I'm a shipping fool as usual about this time of night, early in the morning. See, I like the people that have YouTube shows after my show, because what I do is I go ship and I listen, or sometimes I join, but I like to listen to YouTubers when I ship. So that's what I'm doing after. I had 14 on Amazon. Today was a slow eBay day. Also, guys, in the chat, put in the chat how many sales you've had today and where they were. eBay was really slow for me. I had 4 today. Really slow. A lot of best offers, a lot of low balls, but only 4 today. 3 thrifted items and 1 wholesale at $38. So, all right, show you what my sorcerer. Is that what you call him? Sorcery? Drummer had 2. Pat D's 2 eBay, 1, 3 Amazon. Nice. All right, so, and what's interesting is I kind of broke out a list of what they should look for. A lot of this is from that list and their experience from what I give them. So they know what to look for based on what they're listing for me. And which is interesting because they're learning versus what they see I give them, if that makes any sense. Bluegrass had 1 repeat customer. Nice. Chris had 4 put on vacation, so not too bad. Good. JBC had 0. Oh, keep listening. Steve had 12 Amazon. Nice. 2 eBay. Amazon sales are nice. Robert Foster beat me Mercari with 1. Mercari's been really slow for me. 6 Posh. Awesome. Pac-Man at 10 eBay. Awesome. 1 Poshmark for Jeremy. Kim has a couple stores on eBay. I don't know how you guys do it with multiple eBay stores. That would be a lot of work for me to sign in and sign out. Plus, I know I'd forget something if it's sold on my mini store. 3 says Scott on Amazon, or 3 on eBay, 6 on Amazon. Nice. All right, so they picked up youth Under Armour shorts, and some of this stuff, I transitioned my mentality of thinking, for clothing, I know it sells for clothing, and I don't expect it to sell that night, but I will hold on to it if I need to. So I will pick up youth Under Armour. Youth Under Armour does typically sell for me, but I will keep things. Look at that, cool. And when you think about clothing, any across any style of or type of clothing, loud patterns, loud colors, and designs sell really, really well. So look at this lime green with a little pink accent. That stuff, pick that stuff up. Schools, look at that, picked up an Ohio University polo shirt. You can see it right there. This is for the brand. This is Nike Dry Fit. That stuff typically does well. New with tags. They've been finding a lot of new with tags items. Look at this. Under Armour. It still has the UPC on it. It is a shirt. I have instructed them not to pick up t-shirts unless they're new with tags or they're sports. T-shirts tend to stay a little bit, but new with tags, I'll take the chance on. Unless anything with Under Armour sells. Yeah, Under Armour is probably one of the only thing that sells consistently for me. There's a couple other shirt brands that do, but yes. Chris, do you think the summer slowdown is true? I don't think it is. You have to have the product that people are looking for. I mean, my hats on Amazon, there's been zero slowdown on my hats. I've consistently had sales on eBay. I can't, knock on wood, I can't remember the last time I've had a zero eBay sale or a 0-day eBay sale. So I think it's you gotta source product to look for. You gotta diversify. Not only diversify your platform, but diversify your products. You can't put out golden paper clips and think people are going to buy them every day. Mike Schmidt, Pat. I don't have any Mike Schmidt gear. I think I have Pablo Francisco, and that's it. Pac-Man, no, that's a great question, and that's something they've stated. They don't. My person that works for me, that helps me, does not have any interest. They do not want to store the product themselves. They don't want to ship it. They would rather just take the free money and the listing fees, and that's probably their dinner money. So, yeah, it's interesting, right? All these people on the internet and YouTube say, "Oh, don't show anybody anything because they're going to steal it from you." Most people don't want to put the work in. It's a lot of work. Listings, I say listings the easy part. Shipping and storing and finding it that's a lot of work. Some people don't want to do that. Polo shirt, Florida Gators. If you guys source white, just be very careful when you source white polo shirts. This is Cutter and Buck. That's an iffy brand for me, but it's white. Just be careful, white. And it's not wicking. I will take a chance on a non-wicking polo if it has a good logo. Otherwise, leave it. Mock turtleneck. Pick these up. Buy these at every chance you can. This is a size large. It appears small, but it is the compression, and it is the, doesn't say heat gear on it, but don't pass these up. These are awesome. Lee, sales are up over 100%. Awesome. I like to hear that. I love to hear when you guys have great sales. Your stores are up. You guys know what to buy. It gives me joy when I hear you guys sell stuff. Chris, 400 listings at the end of the week. We should have 1,000. Nice. Yeah, and the other thing is get your listings up. When people start now and say, when do you get daily sales? My daily sales happened after 250 listings on eBay. Get your listing numbers up. Obviously, get listings up that people want to buy, but listing numbers, because just think about it. The more listings you have, the better proliferation you're going to have on the platform. So get that stuff up there. And over time, you might need to take it down, but just get it up there. Do not take time, and this is my opinion, minimal descriptions. Make your titles and your pictures great. Minimize your descriptions. Just get it up there. And if you're unsure of the price, up the price and put on best offer. That's my quick and dirty tip of the day. Best offer. All right, what else did they pick up for me? Now, See, what's interesting too is my sourcer, picks up things I wouldn't pick up, and they picked up this. Look at these. These are almost like Under Armour. What are these? Stretchy pants? And yeah, they look pretty much brand new. So they have picked up things that I wouldn't pick up, which is interesting for me because some of the stuff sells, and I wouldn't pick it up myself. So I'm getting a different eye. As long as they stick to my brands, they can do whatever they want. Pat D's sold a NHL long sleeve shirt today. Nice. Yes. Teams, college teams. Look at this. Look at that shirt. Ohio State, scarlet and gray, kind of Ohio State official logoed stuff. But yeah, pick that stuff up, guys. Learn your sports teams. I can't tell everyone in the chat enough. Learn your sports teams. You need to differentiate between a local high school versus a pro team versus a minor league team. And you'll be surprised at the number of minor league no-name teams that sell a lot better than the pro teams. I sold a Utica Comets Reebok jacket last night for $40. I believe they're a minor league NHL team, AHL or ECHL. But look for the no name. I say no name, the no name teams, right? Not the Columbus Blue Jackets, Detroit Red Wings. Look for that stuff and Google search it or ask in the Liquidation OH Facebook group if you have a question about sports team, because sports sell probably are my number one item. So don't pass up anything that looks sports related. Ask a question. And if it's $5, buy it, right? The worst you can do is lose out on $5. You're going to make up on it, but you'll make your money back. Melissa, that's true. Make smaller descriptions and just getting it up. Yes, right? Get it up, get it listed, smaller description. If you want to, go back and edit the description. Get it up so people look at it. You know how many people don't read the description? And how many people spend too much time on the description and are wasting time? So don't waste time. Time is the most valuable component you have right now. Just get it up. Get it up on the internet. Tasso Elba, a little slower listing. Button-ups. Button-ups are pretty slow for me. Here's another button-up. I will pick them up, though. Back rack. Again, the more unique the long sleeve shirt, if you can find the total white collars and the white cuffs, pick those up. And you can see here the cuffs with the cuff link fittings. Those do a lot better than just your regular shirts. So I'm testing the the button-up market. Jerseys, you guys know I like jerseys. I'll save this one for next show. This is an old Brady Quinn. Brady Quinn was from Columbus, Ohio, or Dublin, Ohio. So I find a lot of his stuff around here. Raptors are hot right now. That's right. Travis Matthew. I used to pass up this brand. This brand is an expensive shirt. Here's what it looks like. Another brand of the day. If you guys find this, pick it up. That's what the M looks like right there. Really cool golf shirts, and this is what it's spelled out on the back. If you guys find this, pick it up. I would spend probably up to $7 to $8 for this. You will get your price. Do not lower your price on stuff. The price you put it for is what you're going to get for it. Don't work for the quick sale. You will make your money. Look at this, Notre Dame. This right here, the logo alone. So they have a keen eye what to look for, which is nice. And I get the receipts because I reimburse. So I reimburse direct to the receipt in addition to the listing fee and the picture fee. And I'll do another show on that. But they get a listing fee as well as full reimbursement to what they're buying. Here we go. What's this one? I haven't even looked through this stuff yet. You guys are seeing this firsthand. So this is probably something. I have no idea what this is. It's just a plain polo shirt, but River. It's an OGO brand. It's right there. OGO Riviera Maya. Looks like a resort in Mexico's polo shirt. I probably wouldn't buy this, but I'm okay with it. Again, I didn't have to take the time out of my day to source this stuff, and I'm okay with that. I mean, 98% of this, 99% of this bag is fine. Look at this. Under Armour quarter zip up. Really nice piece. I mean, this is awesome. Probably wouldn't buy this so I've instructed them not to pick up shirts again. But again, Under Armour, Ohio State. It's going to sit for a little bit. It is a women's V-neck. Probably won't get much for it. But again, the stuff in this bag is going to outweigh every bad buy. So kind of a baseball Under Armour. Again, look at that. Really nice piece. Two more things in here. So again, awesome stuff. And you got to trust the process. As long as you teach and coach, you should be able to grow your business in a way and have people do the work for you. That's the whole goal, right? You want to get people to do the work for you and invest your time in something else. Another Under Armour. Look at that. Another Under Armour shirt. Really cool shirt. Like that one. And, all right, I would never even look for this. And I wouldn't even know where to look for this in the store. But awesome pickup. Look at this thing. It is a Under Armour. Doesn't fit me, but it's a sports bra. Brand new with the tags. And they found it. Look at that. It's been marked down multiple times. It looks like it was underneath that sticker was like 64, and then it went to 59, and then it was 45. So that right there, what did they pay for this lot? This was so they spent $91. There's probably more than one bag. I'm showing you a little more than just the bag. So that right there will probably cover at least half of it, just this one item. So, and it's awesome because, again, I'm getting a different perspective of something that I wouldn't buy that now I'm going to add that to win myself to make some money on. So it's also good to get someone else to have a different eye than you. But again, thanks for watching, everybody. We're going to have ASD shows coming up as we lead into July. We're going to have, I'll show you more of my listing process, how I'm using InkFrog, how I'm using my sourcer/lister, how that works. But I appreciate everyone coming on. Hope to see you in the Facebook group. Make sure you join. Head over to liquidationoh.com. I'm gonna have another wholesale lot coming out there. But good to see everybody. Hit the thumbs up on the way out, and we'll talk to you later. See you.